everyone doing tonight? I wanted to come live and show you guys a brand new recipe. I've never done this recipe. I was just on my personal website. Hey Steph, how are you? So I was just on my personal website and I found this recipe called Moo Shu pork wraps. And I know it's already after 7 and I haven't even cooked dinner for my family yet, but you know, better late than never, right? So Moo Shu pork wraps is what I'm going to make. I've never made it before and we're gonna see how it turns out. So I'm gonna be cooking this in the microwave in my Rock Crock everyday pan. So the Rock Crock Dutch oven is the one that I usually use. I don't use this everyday pan that often. I use it for like shepherd's pies and desserts and smaller casseroles. But anyway, to go ahead and get started with this, I'm going to slice up these mushrooms. These are baby portobello mushrooms. I'm going to slice them up using my Quick Slice, one of my favorite products. So I'm just going to lay as many as I can get on here at one time. I got 4. Hopefully y'all can see. Hey Madeline, how are you doing? I'm making Moo Shu pork wraps tonight. So as you can see, you just go back and forth and then it slices all your mushrooms in even little slices. So I'm just going to add those to my Rock Crock Dutch oven. It said to use the whole 8 ounces, but I'm only using a little over half. I wanted to save some of the mushrooms. So here we go. I'm just going to add those in here. And then I need 1 red bell pepper. Hey Suzanne, how are you doing? I'm making Moo Shu pork wraps tonight. Y'all comment with something that so I know that you're there watching. Okay, so now I also need 1 red bell pepper, which my son got a hold of this one already today, so it's not even a whole one. So I'm just gonna cut it like this, and then I'm gonna use my Quick Slice on this as well. Put that in the trash. So I'm just gonna lay it on here, slice down, and then I have nice even strips, as you can see. I use this Quick Slice all the time. Who has one? I would love to know. Comment below if you have a Quick Slice and what you use it for mostly. Honestly, I probably use it mostly for peppers because I like that I can slice them all and have these even slices. And if I wanted to do dices, I would then lay them the other direction and slice down. Hey, I'll just show you. Doesn't matter if I have slices in this, or dices. So to do dices, you just do it like that, and then now look. Yeah, Steph, you do need this, because I'm telling you, look how quick and easy that was. So the slices, you know, is a good size, so you could even use that for dipping. And I particularly like the dicing part of it, because you know, I can't cut everything evenly. This way it all cuts even. All right, so we got that. I have 1 more pepper to do, or 1 more piece of pepper. There you go, and I'm just gonna throw those in there. There you go. And now we're using pork, ground pork. Who buys ground pork? It's not something that a lot of people actually buy. So I just got this, you know, it looks like ground beef, but it's ground pork. There you go. So I'm just gonna add that to my everyday pan, and I'm just going to sort of break it up a little bit, all right? And then I'm going to put the lid on, and it's going to go in the microwave for 7 to 10 minutes. Let me wash my hands before let me wash my hands real fast before I touch anything else. So I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'm just going to microwave it. I'm going to set my microwave for 6 minutes. All right, here we go. So I love these quick and easy meals because, I mean, let's face it, on a Friday night, do you really want to cook something? Honestly, I don't. So something that's quick and easy like this, I don't really mind at all. So halfway through that, I'm going to stop and I'm going to crumble it with one of our favorites. This is the mix and chop. Everybody needs a mix and chop. So halfway through, I'm going to stop and kind of break it up a little bit with the mix and chop. But while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start what we're calling the sauce. And I'm going to use the manual food processor, another one of my favorite products. I need 3 green onions. So I'm just going to cut off the ends. I call the ends whiskers, but they're just the ends. So I'm going to cut off the ends. I've already washed these. And I'm just going to sort of rough chop these in sort of big slices. The whites are going to go in the manual food processor. And the greens I'm going to put in my little 1 cup prep bowl. Honestly, the greens is just for like decoration on the top. Oops, got some of those there. So I'm just going to slice some of the greens up as small as I can. I'm using our color-coded chef knife. Great, handy, sharp knife. In my family, we really don't care about the garnishing aspect, but I will take an Instagram picture, so it might be nice to have a little bit of the green to go on the top. All right, so let me throw that in my garbage over here, and I'm just gonna save these. Oh, I forgot the garlic. Wait, where's the garlic go? Okay, where does it go? Oh, it goes in my sauce. Sorry. Like I said, I've never made this before. I'm making it live with you guys to show you how easy it is. All right, so I've got those saved in my 1 cup prep bowl. If you don't have a 1 cup prep bowl, again, that's a must-have product. Next, I need 1 garlic clove, and this is a monster garlic clove. In fact, the skin just came right off. I'm gonna use my press. I'm gonna press it right in to the food processor. If I can get it in there. Actually, I'm gonna cut it in half, because it's so big. There we go. Press that in there like that. I'm gonna use my little handy dandy brush. So what do you guys have for night? What did you guys have for dinner tonight? Hey Trish, how are you doing? Oh, and I see I have Becky also watching. Hey, how are y'all doing? I am making Moo Shu pork wraps. What did y'all have for dinner? Comment and let me know. All right, so I got my garlic in there. Set that aside. How much time? All right, so now it's time for me to go ahead and crumble the ground pork over here that has been cooking. Now it's going to be hot, so I'm going to grab my microwave grips right here, and we're just going to take it out and crumble it up a little bit. I'll come over here so y'all can see me. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna sort of crumble it a little bit. I can feel that the mushrooms are starting to cook. I can feel that the peppers are starting to cook. So I love any meal that can be completely cooked in the microwave. Let's face it, I do a lot of microwave cooking. All right, so now we're just gonna set that off to the side. Put this back in the microwave to finish cooking. Alright, and we're going to finish our sauce. So I've got the whites of the green onions and I've got the 1 clove of garlic. The next I need to add is 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I'm actually using tamari sauce. It's the gluten-free version, simply because I don't have regular soy sauce. So this is our little easy read measuring cup. It measures tablespoons. So I need 3. Come on, come on. There we go. I also don't think tamari sauce is as salty as regular soy sauce. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna add that. Next, I need 3 tablespoons of honey, and that is when this little guy comes in handy, right? Who has this little guy? It is our little petite measure-all cup. So I just need 3 tablespoons. That is perfect for doing things like the honey. So we'll put it on the 3, squeeze in my little honey bear. Oh, honey bear, oops, I missed. And then we'll just dump it in here like that. See how easy that is? Love it. I did get a little carried away and put some on the side. All right, and then I need 1 tablespoon of ketchup. So I'll go down to 1, and I'll add the ketchup. You have the, oh yes, Steph, you have the regular size. So now it comes in a 1 cup, which I actually don't like the 1 cup. So you have the 2 cup, but it comes in a 1 cup and it comes in this little petite. The little petite I use all the time. I don't really see the point of having the 1 cup if you have the 2 cup. All right, so added the ketchup. There we go. I think I'm done with that. I now need half a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. So I have that right here. And I have my little measuring spoon, so I can measure a half a teaspoon. Whoop! Get a little extra. Nothing's wrong with a little extra, right? And then I need a 1/4 of a teaspoon of sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is something that you do not want to use too much of because it is very strong. So let me grab my 1/4 because I want to make sure to measure it. So these are our measuring spoons that all snap together. So it has a little 1/4. So I'm going to make sure to measure it. Yes. Come on out. Probably should have taken that little shaker thing off. Sesame oil, if you use too much, is very overpowering. So I just put my 1/4 teaspoon in there. And now I'm just going to put the top on and get it all whizzed up together. Whoops. Make sure it's on right. There we go. And my microwave is done. Let me check to make sure that pork is all the way cooked. Don't want to feed my family raw pork, right? All right, let me take the lid off. And this is ready to go now. So I love this manual food processor. I don't know if anybody has thought to use it for like making a sauce like this before. Oh, it smells good. It smells really, really good. You can smell that teeny tiny little sesame oil, but man, I can really, really smell it in here. There we go. So let me clean off the blades. All right, so I'm gonna put that in my garbage bowl over here. Set that over here. Now let me grab the pork and make sure that it's cooked. There we go. All right, yep, it looks good. So let me give it a couple of more mixes with the mix and chop, and then I'm gonna add this sauce and it goes back in the microwave for, let me read, sorry, for another 3 minutes. All right, so let me just crumble this up a little bit more. We don't want it too fine of a crumble because, you know, it's going to go on a tortilla. Okay, let me put that. Now we're going to add the sauce. You know what, Stephanie? I was thinking the exact same thing. And when I was telling Rick about this recipe, he's not really a huge fan of ginger. So he was like, is there ginger in there? And I had bought from H-E-B a giant thing of ginger for another recipe I'm going to make. And so I was surprised it was not in here. But yes, it would make a great addition. All right, so now I'm just gonna stir this up. Okay. And then put this back in the microwave for another 3 minutes. I think with the lid on or off. Gotta cover and microwave. Okay. Sounds good to me. Cover and microwave. It really does smell good though. Okay, so it's that sesame oil. All right, 3 more minutes and it goes. All right, so to serve this recipe, hey Natalie, how are you doing? To serve this recipe, what we're gonna eat it on is a tortilla. Moo Shu pork wraps. So I've got some tortillas. This is a newer product, and I really, really enjoy this product. I love it. It's our tortilla warmer. So you put your tortillas in here and you microwave them. But what I do is, you know, I sometimes like to buy those tortillas that you cook. So as I'm cooking them, I put them in here, and it keeps them nice and warm. If you buy those frozen pancakes for your kids, or if you make ahead a lot of pancakes and have them frozen, you can put them in here and microwave them as well. So I'm just gonna add a couple in there to microwave when that pork is done. We'll put a few in there, Stephen and Rick. And then the next thing we put on it is I bought this bag of broccoli slaw. So you put a little bit of broccoli slaw on the top, and then you garnish with the green onion tops. Natalie, I am making Moo Shu pork wraps, a new recipe. I just found it on the website. Let me get this open real fast. So this is just a bag of broccoli slaw, so it'll have a little bit of crunch to it. Hey, Lori. And the sauce from that I just made up with the honey and the red wine vinegar and all that will be really good with this, actually. And then that's it. Super duper easy. You saw that took, I mean, really no time at all. The 7-10 minutes cooking all together in the microwave, a little bit of chopping, super duper easy. So after this is finished cooking, what I'll do is I'll make one for my husband, and I'll take a picture and I'll post it so you can see the finished result. Unless you wanna hang out with me for another minute, we can just chit chat. I'll just make him one without a warm tortilla. So you can see. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Let me grab a plate. Let me grab a plate. All right. So I'll just put his warm pork on this little tortilla sauce, so y'all can see the finished product, and then I'll heat the rest of them up later. But I think that this sounds good. What do y'all think about this recipe? Does it sound good to you? Oh, we only have 32 seconds. It's Friday night, everybody. Look what I have. I have a glass of wine. Don't mind if I do. Y'all have a glass of wine with me. Cheers. Yes, I think Rick will enjoy this, actually. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. We have 8 seconds. I'm sure it's done. Let me, here we go. All right. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yay. All right, all right. Let me grab a spoon of some type. Well, that's kind of small. Sorry. We'll just have to use this. All right. So the peppers are perfectly cooked. The mushrooms look really good. I can smell the garlic and the sesame oil in here. It smells really yummy. So I'm just going to make a quick plate. Y'all see how this looks? So that is let me grab him some mushrooms. Rick loves mushrooms. So that's the crumbled pork. And I'm gonna add a little sauce. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on top first. The broccoli slaw will make it have a little bit of a crunch to it. And then we'll add a little bit of the sauce on the top. And some of these green onion tops. There we have Moo Shu pork wraps. What do y'all think? I think it looks delicious. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great time. Bye. Thank you.